My mama was sacrificed.
When I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress.
You can take the but he wants you.
Diddy, to me, is the fall guy.
Beyond the hype, undefeated. Make good choices, listen to good advice, and you'll be the best you. Living your best life, that's right. Nobody's perfect and second chances are rare, but I swear that you're worth it. You've been searching for the right time, right place. There's no better space than here and now. Turn me up and hear it loud. To stand out from the crowd, you gotta innovate. React with action now and change your inner space.
Have you ever been stuck in the rut in life's maze? In the days, reminiscing your days in such a waste. This world seems out of place, needs a better mind space. Check the mirror, see clearer, put a smile on your face. Some strive to be so different, people are so indifferent. They judging and they smile when they lie. They got you thinking, political and media and everything strange. Facts mixed with lies, watch the content change. Hello and welcome to the first episode of The Culture Capital. I'm Chris Lord and I'm joined by my co-host and producer, Undefeated. Our mission is to provide you with infotainment. That's informational entertainment that sparks a conversation. Now, if you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button so you can stay in the loop. Now, here's a word from our sponsor.
This episode of The Culture Capital is brought to you by FastCreditRestoration.com, #1 in the nation for personal finance restoration. Listen, your financial reputation is important. So no matter your situation, if you need help to repair your reputation with creditors, let the experts at FastCreditRestoration.com assist you today. Visit FastCreditRestoration.com or call 1-855-327-5847. You can also click the link in the description for more info.
Today we got a good one, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we vibe on social culture and go beyond the hype.
And this truth is gonna be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozies, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail. Can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. It's up to who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right?
So yeah, man, Kanye said he's not taking a slice off of anybody's pie, man. That man is just basically, he's baking that whole cake, you know what I'm saying? He's doing it himself.
Right.
You know, he's always been a trendsetter, man, all the way since college dropout.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he just goes against the grain. Even his music speaks for himself, you know?
Absolutely.
I think when his mom passed, he even became more, just more open and open with his music, open with his freedom of speech, open with he wasn't conforming with how can I say the music industry.
He definitely went against the grain.
Right.
Yeah.
What you think about that, boss?
I agree with you. He's always been very eclectic, you know, in his approach. He's never been carbon copy. Like, he's always broken new ground.
Right.
You know what I mean? So from college dropout days, from even a lot of the stuff that no one knew he was doing with Rockefeller and a lot of other producers and artists in the industry, Jay Dilla, all that stuff.
Dilla.
Yeah.
All right.
He's from that era too.
Yo,
trust me, Kanye's roots go deep, and I don't think Dame and them didn't realize what they had in him at first.
The diamond.
Yeah, they didn't realize, because Just Blaze and them was killing it. You know, they were doing their thing. Shout out to Just Blaze.
Just Blaze.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think that was just a major. I don't know, man. It was a big thing for them, for Rockefeller, but for him, he already knew who he was, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way he dressed and stuff, like they wasn't down with all that. It was like this preppy dude or whatever. But he was just so far. He's like a prince. He's like a prince of hip hop.
Exactly.
That's what I think would best describe Kanye. And what he's saying here is he's totally in character.
And he set trends on that.
Honestly, as far as Kanye goes, the whole Kanye argument goes, he is not afraid to call out or call a spade a spade. And I think the quote unquote powers that be, they don't really know how to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they know how to combat that. And he's just gonna continue being him. You know, shout out to him. He living his best life. He doing his thing.
Shout out.
I'm not mad at him at all. At all. You know what I'm saying?
The West, Kanye.
Yes. West. Yeezy.
West is East. What's his
Yay.
name? Oh, that man is.
Let's move
all right, let's move on.
Hollywood is the vehicle. It is the vehicle in which they can modify our behavior. Dave Chappelle recalled being peer pressured by handlers to do something very odd, to wear a dress. Take a listen to this.
I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like, when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, I don't know. But certain dots, like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress. The writer comes in, you got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on, and what? A prostitute? Nah, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that.
Craziness, right?
My man said Hollywood handlers be handling. They have all kind of different. Yeah, I know Dave Chappelle definitely wasn't going to be down with nothing like that. That's like
you're not getting Dave with that, man.
Dave, Denzel, you can't see them in that office right now.
Right.
Because you could throw it there. You could throw that idea their way.
Right.
That's all you're doing. It is throwing it. They're not catching jack.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, you're right. You're right on that, man. You're right. Dave, man. Boy, that whole Chappelle show was legendary.
Come on, that's legend.
Legendary. I remember watching Chappelle's show, man, and like realizing, like, when you used to watch In Living Color,
yeah,
and you just knew, like, this is different. Like, this is special. There's Saturday Night Live, and there's all the other little, shows that have come and gone. No disrespect to them, all the sitcoms, etc. But go ahead.
You know what? When I first saw Living Color,
yeah,
and all of the stars that was on there, that's big Hollywood household names now.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Carrey, Lopez,
Right.
the dancer. You knew they were special.
Right.
You knew that they were going somewhere beyond that show.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I don't know if everybody else thought it, but I know I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx. Look at Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying? Just beyond. So when the Chappelle show came out, I actually met Dave Chappelle.
Oh, what?
In South Beach, man. I chilled up. He and my ex, they was in the condo, and I was on my way over to see her.
Right.
And he was in the living room, and this is before he did Half Baked.
Oh, Half Baked. What you know about Half Baked?
Come on, man. I was half baked when I saw that, man. You know what I'm saying? So he told me about the Chappelle show, the idea of it, years ago, and this is true story.
Right.
Right on South Beach, back when I used to do my club thing down there.
Nuts, man.
So this basically, he knew what he wanted to do from then.
Right.
And for him to do like the crack addict, that's a defining, what do you call it, moment when you the word of how the crackhead looks. You seen the skit that he did on the Chappelle show.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. That's like
him and Ashley Larry and whatnot. Yeah. What was his name? Jerome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just to show you how far he'll go. But as for him conforming to a dress.
Yeah, that's where he had substance. He had morals, man.
Yeah.
One of the last few that actually had more. As goofy and as crazy and as out there as he would go, he always had morals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when he got missing, like when he dipped, You know, I was like, what's going on, man? Because he was on fire. He was on straight fire. And he just up and left, and I was like, something ain't right. That's around the time when I started getting into what most would call like conspiracy theory, because I knew that something just wasn't right, man. You know what I mean? It just wasn't right.
Well, he said he went to Africa, right?
Yeah.
He went to Africa on a mini sabbatical.
Yeah.
Sabbatical or something like that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, this whole world is conspiracy theories. That's why I'm definitely glad we got you here, because you can definitely debunk anything.
Man, listen,
Sorry,
man. Hey, shout out to all the actors and actors, well, actors, and you know, it's specific to this clip, who aren't willing to wear that dress.
Don't wear it.
Yeah, man. To each his own. I'm not trying to knock anybody or whatever. But yeah, I'm not really with the whole pronoun thing. You know what I mean? You know, you want to be a cat today and a bird tomorrow. You identifying as a rat, whatever it is.
Get it together.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
You know, cosplay is cosplay and it has its place. But come on, man. Come on.
All right, brother.
Yeah. Anyway. Anyway.
One person who was always anti-Diddy and was always speaking about Diddy as a problematic person was 50 Cent. And it turns out that it's just been announced that he's created a docu-series on Netflix. I can't wait to see this. The other end of that, every person who has tried to speak out about this, who has tried to speak out about the industry, the type of people that are controlling the industry, the attacks that people face from the media if they try to speak out, is always the same. They're called crazy. And an example of one such individual who went through those sorts of attacks is the actor Orlando Brown. He was on Disney, and I remember everyone telling us that he was totally insane and deranged when he was saying a lot of things that at the time sounded crazy, particularly about Diddy. Take a listen.
The requirement is you gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he's gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
You can take the but he won't you.
Diddy, to me, is the fall guy. We are still seeing a major effort to protect the big names, just like with Jeffrey Epstein.
Hickory flame. Remember that.
Yeah, the hickory. slow cooked braised brisket. 4 hours marinated for 24 hours.
Fall off the bone.
Fall off the bone. Yeah, it all for all intents and purposes, man. All signs point to him being done, and he defined a whole era. Like I remember the first time out of high school, I had a friend and her older sister, drove an Acura Integra, and she had to give me a ride home one day. And when I got in, that's when CDs was bumping. You remember that? That's when CDs.
Yes, sir,
CDs with the ish, and I'll never forget. Wah-womp, 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 womp-womp. I know you see me on the video.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dog. And she had a system in there, too. Oh, man. I was like, what is this?
Yo, listen.
Bro. I remember them. I remember that, man.
I think the best part of Diddy is when he did that song. Is there a pretty girl right next to me? Or down South Beach when it was going down.
I do remember
that right there.
He's got a catalog, man.
Yeah, but that right there.
Yeah,
that was classic Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you didn't see none of the stuff. You know, I've heard about his white parties back in the day. He had something at Star Island one time. I never went. You know what I'm saying?
Where's my? Oh well, I'm recording, bro. We didn't have. It wasn't. You know.
It wasn't. It was a two-way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Two-way.
Like, you know, wasn't no Twitter and TikTok and you know what I'm saying. Nobody went YouTube and like that. Like so, all that stuff was just going just flying under the
radar. Cause I think you hit it right on the nose.
Big time.
The world got close. Smaller.
Yes, sir.
Your crimes get
sir. Yes, sir.
Your crimes get bigger.
Yeah,
when it gets smaller.
Yes. Drink, you move around the party, and then you. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, but anyway.
Throw him on the rotisserie.
Yeah, man. 50 Cent been trolling him for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time, man. You know what I'm saying? Long time.
Quincy Jones says something just about him too, man. It's like these big name artists seen something that the public hasn't seen. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Because I guess the public's attention span is only.
Absolutely.
So short.
Absolutely,
you know
man. The access, you know what I'm saying? Like their access and level of access, and our privilege is dude, it's unforeseen. I've been around millionaires and billionaires. Pretty sure y'all have too, man. It's different, dog. They move different, man. So for some, I can't even blame them because it's like you'll say, okay, I never do that, or I would, but you don't. Most people don't really have that integrity or that knowledge of self to really know what they would do. Because a lot of people, unfortunately, have a price, man. They can be bought. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. A lot of people can be bought. I hate to say that, but it's just the factual truth.
This is the world.
Different kind of human being to be like, stick to your morals, like Navy SEAL level type of person, Shout out to David Goggins, by the way.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. All right, let's move on.
Here's a word from our sponsor.
We got to give another quick shout out to our sponsor, FastCreditRestoration.com.
Yeah.
Number one, that's right, folks, number one in the nation for personal finance restoration. Look, whether you're trying to keep your credit in check or make big moves, Fast Credit Restoration has you covered with easy and reliable services. With over 20 years of experience in the field, trust me, they've got you covered. Don't let bad credit hold you back from living your best life. Check them out at fastcreditrestoration.com or call 1-855-327-5847 and let them help you unlock your full financial potential now. Let's get back to the show.
Diddy sues Diageo, who is the owner of Ciroc, for racism or something like that. Diageo apparently, I think they might have lost the lawsuit. Diageo allegedly sends out private investigators to start snooping around and seeing some shit that Diddy might do. There is one way that you could nullify their contract, and that is if he breaks a morality clause. So if you were charged with a federal crime, that might be enough to break your contract, right? Because, for example, if you're the ambassador of a brand, but then you're charged with a felony, you can't stay on as the ambassador for the brand, so that would nullify it. So maybe in an effort to save the $1 billion payout or whatever it was, they tell these private investigators dig up as much as possible. They've got connections to Feuds. I mean, this is the liquor lobby at the end of the day, right? This is a very powerful lobby. They start giving them this information, and then the Feds go after it. They have a real case.
Bro. The liquor lobby.
The liquor lobby. Diageo. What it do, Diageo? We don't want no smoke.
Nah, man. Big shout out, bro. Hey, that is nuts, man, because they chose the right. He chose the wrong time for this lawsuit,
bro.
But they chose the right time to put the investigative work out there.
Yeah.
That's just how I see it right now. Right. Because you want $1 billion, but you are suffering a morality issue, personal, in paper, in the media.
It's those little clauses that are in the contract that sometimes are. When you talk about Diddy level people, like his lawyers, he got lawyers who go through all that stuff and brief him. So I'm pretty sure they knew that was in there, but this is Diddy. That really came back to bite him big time.
You gotta read the fine print.
Gotta read. I like that. You gotta read the fine print. Please read the fine print.
Please.
You know them terms and services.
Yes, sir.
You just like click. Did you read the terms? Just click it. It's a habit. Just click it.
Parentheses underlined.
Click it.
You know what I'm saying?
Click it.
A big company like that would definitely have a morality clause in it. That paper, that contract got to be.
Come on, man.
It got to be thick.
You know they got that get back clause. That's the get back.
Yeah.
Get back.
So that means that you have. So if they sent out private investigators to go hunt this man down and see what he got going on, you know they didn't get Matlock or some under the table pet detective. They got somebody of top quality.
Yeah.
They on top of Diddy's roof.
Yeah, they said they have top flight security.
Yes, sir. They top flight.
Top flight.
One of the best. Best in the nation.
They went a little harder than that.
Yes, sir. They had some people to dig the dirt up, and they found it,
bro.
So right now there's no lawsuit with them. It's been thrown. He's not even worrying about trying to get that money for him.
I think he's got way bigger fish to fry. I mean, it's like a can of worms, like an anthill. Like Diageo stepped in an ant. They purposely stepped in the anthill and was like, take that. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. Actually, pun intended.
Take that.
Yeah, take that.
They used this
That
phrase.
was the take back of all take backs.
Yeah.
Or take that, excuse me. That was the take that of all take that. You know, they had the last laugh.
Yeah.
McDonald's is a last name. Abercrombie and Fitch, last names. Armani is a last name. Baskin Robbins is a last name. Chrysler, Pillsbury, Porsche, Procter & Gamble, 2 last names. Rolls Royce, Charles Rolls, Henry Royce, last names. Versace, last name. Wells Fargo, Henry Wells, William Fargo, last name. Walgreens, Wrigley's, Welch's Grape Juice, last name. Here you are, you think you're buying a product.
Listen.
Yo,
You are not buying a product, you're buying
it's
a name.
legacy all day, boy.
Legacy all day, right?
Legacy all day, man. When you think of all those names that he just named, these are not names. You know, these are businesses that these people have built up.
Right.
Banks, grape jelly, grape juice,
Right. Levi's,
the clothing that you wear. These are not.
Yeah.
You didn't just pick for the names. You know what I'm saying? You picked them
Actually,
you picked them for the names, but you picked them for
quality in the name
because they're clothing.
Yeah.
It's stuff that you have to wear on the clothes. If the
necessities.
necessities. So if the price is right, you're gonna purchase it, and the price happens to be right.
Yeah.
For Levi.
Da-da-da-da.
Chase Bank happens to be all right because
that?
it's free. It's free
Right.
checking. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
It's so these names have built up legacy that will last for the rest of to the end of the world.
history,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It's been here since we were born. It'll be here after we were born.
Absolutely, I agree.
So I'm all for that, man. Legacy all day.
I totally agree. Legacy is very important, man. I think our culture as you know, black people, African American, whatever,
FUBU.
identified for us by us.
For us,
we need
by us.
we need a whole lot more FUBU movements, bro.
Yo.
We need a whole lot more. And shout out to the black entrepreneurs that are doing it and doing it right, because I done came across a lot of them. Try to give them a shot. They got their master's degrees and their you know, doctorates and this, that, and the other. And you deal with them, and there's just no character.
They're missing life's paperwork.
Life's paperwork.
That's a new
Talk
thing.
about it.
That's
What's
a
that?
new thing. Life's paperwork means you've had, you know, you got your doctorate degree. You got all of this information.
Yeah.
But you're just missing the basic
Real
etiquette
paperwork.
of life.
Thank
Life's
you.
paperwork is what
Thank
you
you.
need to hold on.
Thank you.
That's why
Knowledge of self and respect of self and common respect for others, like common law.
Yeah.
I think people have really gotten away from common. Look, do unto others as you have been doing to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sounds basic, but seriously, if we really abided by that, see them other cultures,
Right.
they truly abide by that, and they ride for theirs.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And that's what happens.
Each individual tribe.
Right. That's what springs out of that. That's one of the things that springs out of that is legacy.
Yeah.
Of many things. You know, I think it's vital.
Legacy of name, legacy of culture, legacy of
of
all of that.
Your
So
whole being, your whole the fabric of humanity is bound together by that. Some fabrics are a little weaker, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like, it's nothing to brag about as a culture to say we have the most spending power in the world, but the least amount of assets. That's crazy.
we do have a lot of
Buy
spending.
everything.
We buy
from
everything.
Everybody else. And then they come in our neighborhoods, they put up the Chinese stores, the Chinese food stores,
Right.
the hair spots. Don't even get me started on those hair stores.
The people they got to get their how do you say you got to get our hair done.
Bro.
Weaves.
My Hindu, my Indian brothers, shout out to y'all, man. I can't even hate.
Yes,
I can't
sir.
even hate, man. Like, y'all hustling on a whole nother level. I mean, they don't open up like little weave shops, wig shops. It's like department store level.
It's like a conglomerate.
Siphoning, just
Big time.
siphoning money out of community, just siphoning, taking it back. It's like Robin Hood, robbing from the rich and give it to the poor. They on that Robin Hood move, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But nonetheless, what we're trying to say is that legacy is extremely important, and you should do everything in your power at a grassroots level within your home, within yourself, number one, and within your home to
self-build,
man. Yeah. And establish that. Look into it.
Yeah.
You know, if that kind of thing interests you, because it's not for everybody. So, you know, nonetheless, man. Let's get another one
On
here.
to the next.
Yeah.
The Jewish community recycles money. Imagine each one of these cups represents a different Jewish business, product, or service. Let's say that this is a Jewish-owned construction company. That construction company needs insurance. They're going to go to their community and they're going to find somebody that offers insurance services. That insurance company needs an office to be stationed at. They're going to go to their friends or family that own real estate and they're going to rent their real estate. Those real estate owners need to send their children to school somewhere. They're going to send their children to Jewish day schools that employ Jewish teachers. And those Jewish teachers need to buy kosher food from their local supermarket, so they're going to go support their local kosher supermarket. And when that supermarket needs to expand and open up a new location, they're going to go all the way back to the first construction company to build their new location. And that is how money gets recycled continually within the Jewish community. You could start doing this right now for your community or your business network. Go start building communal wealth.
Okay.
What you thinking about that?
That's actually excellent ideas. This would be a great idea if more of our other communities did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from the concrete to the from the concrete to the school, and then it goes right back again. It's recycled thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about that? Tell me.
Oh man, the Jews. Shout out to the my Jewish brothers and sisters, man. They've had it down for a minute. They've had it down for a minute, man. That's like talking about the to me, it's like talking about the elephant in the room. Name an industry or a resource, an asset that the Jewish culture doesn't have their hand in, and more so than that they run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like run.
It makes total sense, though. But the man was saying that, you know, if you started from the school, or you started from the construction down the line, it's like it goes down.
It's an assembly line.
Assembly line.
Yeah. That
always goes back to the beginning.
Right.
So that's how they keep their money in, and you know, you never really look at it in that aspect.
Right. The circulation, man. We're lacking that. We don't we don't do this. We don't circulate like this. Our money just goes.
Not well, you know, some.
I'm not all of us. I'm not trying to use absolute.
Yeah, absolute. No absolute. There. We just some of the money, some of our people, they do the right thing. We need more of that. That's just where it's at right now. They got it locked down.
Yeah,
we could piggyback
it's
on
what
that.
It is.
Piggyback on that lockdown and build.
It's a mindset thing, man. Of many things, it's a mindset thing.
Right.
A lot of us just don't have the mentality, man. Unfortunately, you know, it's easy in concept, and it is. It really is. It just takes like an agreement. Like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Like in Jamaica, I'm Jamaican, so you know I grew up in a Jamaican household,
right.
And they have something they call partners, right? So they would throw partners, and basically it's just the same thing like the Indians and the Asians do, but you get a pot. It's a savings,
yeah.
You know, and you throw in every week or every month or whatever, and every so often, whatever that determined schedule is, one of those people in that partner gets their pull, their draw.
Yeah.
And so that's just like a little tiny microcosm of what, you know,
of what they doing.
I was talking about. Yeah. It's, you know, but it is, it's powerful, man.
Right.
It's very, 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 very powerful, man. You know.
They see me in the ski mask. They know I'm selling rehab. Hit him in his kneecap, stomach bubble like wheatgrass. Niggas don't really know me, they just know that I'm moving. And I handle my business like the Soviet Union. We can go body for body, hottie for hottie, thotty for thotty, robbery for robbery, Rari for Rari, and homie for homie, lobby for lobby, nigga, choppy for choppy. We can go switch for switch or go lami for lami. I'm so bossy, call me Hugo. 80K on the Hublot. Cops put me out the Tudo. I'm high as Pluto. Mommies love me like Menudo. Already got it, you know. I get a bag of blue nose to do their party, do shows. These niggas sweet as fruit.
That's cold.
That's the Mace, the murderer
That's
right
cold.
there, boy.
Yeah, that was
boy
cold.
It's a beautiful thing when you hear him rhyme, man.
That's cold. That's like butter. That's like butter on toast, man.
Nah, man, it's better than that. It's Thomas's English muffin.
Oh no, you didn't go to the Thomas's.
English muffin.
You
Yo,
didn't
listen,
go to
man.
the Thomas's, man. What you
he's-
know about that, man?
Come on, man. It's like butter.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you get it golden brown, throwing some. We ain't gonna get into the food.
Yeah,
Let's get to
boy,
the Mace
what you
murder.
know about that,
Listen,
man?
man.
What you
Mace
know about
murder
that?
from the days of Puff. You know what I'm saying? To Mace World. You know what I'm saying? It's just that he always had something special, man. You know?
Yeah.
He had to find himself eventually. You know, he went to church, got out. You know what I'm saying? Came back to church.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that he has not lost none of his original fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that man is it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, that man is it right there. So, you know, shout out to Mace Murder. You know, the whole squad. You know how. What you think about that?
Bro. Man, some people are just they just got it, man. They just got it, man.
Yes.
I don't know if you know what is it? Is it Contra Camp or Camp Contra? The dudes that sit around the table.
Camp Low?
No, not them.
Oh.
No.
about
This
to
is
say, I
Contra
thought
Camp.
it was Camp Low.
They sit. It's like 5 of them, and they sit around a big table, and they freestyle for like just endlessly.
No.
I gotta put you on.
I'm out of the
I gotta
mix.
put you
You
on.
gotta
We
throw me onto that.
gonna have them in an episode. We gonna
All
have dude. Some people are just like on a whole other planet with it. He's just one of those people, man. If you didn't get goosebumps, if you're a real lover of hip hop and you didn't get goosebumps from hearing that, I don't know what to tell you, man.
You don't really love hip hop.
Gotta check your pulse. That's hip hop.
Yeah, that's hip hop.
That's hip hop
At
its
its
finest.
purest form. That's
Yes.
that's old 90s.
Yes.
Sweet 95.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
2000
saying?
to early 2000s.
Tasting
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. He gave Diddy a lot of swag, man.
Yeah.
A lot of swag, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for him, you know, the whole bad boys, that whole deal, all that, the shiny suits and whatnot.
The shiny suits.
They was doing it though, man. They were doing it, man. It's undeniable.
You wasn't nothing without the shiny suit.
Yeah,
So I didn't have one.
Neither did I.
I'm not going out. wasn't going like that.
I wasn't on that kind of time, man.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't on that kind of time.
That's it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you can stay in the loop. Until next time, question everything and go beyond the hype.
Beyond the hype, undefeated. Make good choices, listen to good advice, and you'll be the best you, living your best life. That's right. Nobody's perfect and second chances are rare, but I swear that you're worth it. You've been searching for the right time, right place. There's no better space than here and now. Turn me up and hear it loud. To stand out from the crowd, you gotta innovate. React with action now and change your inner space.
Have you ever been stuck in a rut in life's maze? In the days, reminiscing your days in such a waste. This world seems out of place, needs a better mind space. Check the mirror, see clearer, put a smile on your face. Some strive to be so different, people are so indifferent. They judging and they smile when they lie, they got you thinking. Political and media and everything strange. Facts mixed with lies, watch the content change. Cause making better choices is something that you deserve. The power in our voices make echoes that can't be heard. This life can be a circus. What you see on the surface is designed to deceive and distract you from your purpose. A better day's coming, a better day's coming. If you stand for something, then you won't stand for nothing. Why would you wanna fight for what you know when it's right? It's time to see the light, the culture beyond the hype. Come on.